As you can tell, it's a different day. I'm in different clothes. I'm dirty, I'm messy. Well, let's just go about and tell you about what I've been going through for the last few days. All right?
Perfect.
So, as you can tell, we have Michelle right there, we have Veronica, and we have Knox, okay? I just got done washing all three vehicles, detailing the inside of the vehicles, making sure they're all clean and good to go. All right, what I'm about to show you, you probably, if you've been following the channel, you'll probably know and understand that I've been going through a lot to get these cars shipped out of here, but I'm gonna show you a few easy steps to make your life a whole lot easier than what it was for me, because it was horrible. The shipping company I had, amazing. Few tricks, the tips of the trade, I'm gonna put them down below. Make sure you read them, all right? This way that you understand what I'm talking about, okay? So, we're gonna hop down there. I'm gonna show you Michelle, I'm gonna show you Veronica, I'm gonna show you Knox, going through and actually just showing you every little detail that I've done to get these cars shipped out of here, just to make sure that it makes your life a whole lot easier for you. So stay tuned for this. We're gonna go out there. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna go through and get the cars cleaned up, ready to go. I'm gonna get the wheels and tires cleaned up because Michelle, obviously she has the Apex wheels on her, and I don't want to ship the car with Apex wheels due to the fact that the shipping company can't guarantee me whether or not they can actually, if something happens to the car, and plus it's a $500 deductible and all this other stuff. So I don't want to actually pay the $500 deductible and have the wheels destroyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my old winter tires and wheels that I had on the car back on the car. This way I have the safe and security of knowing that my wheels are going to be taken care of and not scratched, damaged, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them off the car after I get done washing them, and we're going to put the wheels and tires back on. As you can tell, guys, just based off of what I'm doing right now, I'm just cleaning up the wheels. Just finished up using some wheel cleaner, cleaning the backside of the wheels. This way I can get rid of the grime to put it on the car. So I went ahead and changed out the wheels on Michelle. So these wheels are a little bit beat her up type of wheels, because they've seen a lot of track days before I actually bought the car. And then I come back here and I put the wheels and tires over here, so this way they can get shipped with all my household goods and stuff like that for the army. So we're gonna finish out washing the car. We're gonna wash Knox, and we're gonna wash Veronica as well. This way all three cars are cleaned out and ready to go. So I just finished out washing Michelle and finished out watching Knox. They came out pretty good. Now what we're gonna do is I'm finished out for the day. I can't do anything more. It's about to be 1700, and since it's 1700, I'm just gonna save Veronica for another day. Finish out her cleaning up, and then we'll get to the documents as soon as we get done washing Veronica, probably another day. I had to take the carbon fiber hood off of Michelle. The reason being is because Customs is saying that I have to take the hood off, which I'm going to show you right now, the EPA sticker that's up underneath this hood. So if you notice that you have to have an EPA sticker in order to ship the car. The hood is popped up. So you also have to make sure that the whole entire engine bay is clean, which is really clean right now. I just got to wipe it down and give it a little love, but overall the whole entire motor and everything looks clean, looks brand new. But this is the sticker. If you look up here at the top of your hood, there's an EPA sticker right here. You have to make sure that you have this EPA sticker on your hood, because that shows that the car, it meets emissions. As well, make sure that whenever you actually have a somewhat modified car, that you keep the catalytic converters as well as the muffler to make sure that you meet DOT standards when you ship the car back to the US, as well as the factory headers, because it makes a big difference shipping this car back when you have to go back through customs and DOT to ship it back to the States. So make sure you have all of that stuff in the car. So as you're looking at the door jamb, you can tell that there's a sticker right here. All right, this is the DOT sticker that you got to have. The DOT sticker is going to prove exactly where the car came from, make sure that it exceeds DOT standards. So you got to have that. You got to make sure you have that in the car. As well, I had to take the roll cage out of the car. So the reason being I had to take the roll cage out of the car is because German customs and US customs will not allow the car to be shipped with the roll cage. They consider it to be a race car instead of an actual street car. Yes, I drove Michelle on the Nürburgring, which, you know, as you can tell, but even though she has been driven on the Nürburgring, she is an actual daily car that you would drive on the street. So they recommended that I had to take out the roll cage as well as the seats that I have in it to somewhat make it look a little bit more stock than what it was, to show that it is not a race car. The car is not a race car. It is a street car. I bought the car, yes, to be a race car on the Nürburgring, but once I had other plans to finish out and actually ship this car, it is now going to become a daily driver on the U.S. economy road streets, DOT approved. So DOT told me that I need to take the seats out as well as take the roll cage out. As you can tell, there's the roll cage right there. Roll cage is going to be shipped with my household goods. And then as well, as you can tell, I already have my passenger seat out. When I took the seats out, I also had to take the harnesses out as well. I had to put the factory seat belts back in the car. Factory seat belts is not that hard to install or uninstall, but it's going to give you a better process because the whole entire interior is out of the car. So we're going to go through, I'm going to show you the process on how to actually install the roll cage once I get it back to the US, as well as installing the Sparco seats, because it is a process to get that and that into the car in order for it to look and drive and feel the same way it did whenever I drove it on the ring a lot. So we got to get Knox washed up. Knox is very, very dirty right now. Veronica, as you can tell, I went ahead and took the wing off of her because I don't want to ship the car with the wing on it, and then I got to get through and actually clean the car because it's completely destroyed and dirty. I'm gonna leave all the brackets and everything on it because, as you know, when you ship a car, it doesn't really matter if you have them brackets on it or not. Knox is gonna be shipped by the military. That's the only car that's gonna be shipped by the military. I'm shipping Veronica and I'm shipping Michelle on my personal dime, which is very expensive. It's a lot of money. To me, it's well worth it, being as Michelle is my track car. Veronica is my daily driver on the weekends. All right, guys, so we are here. We're at Bavarian Motorsports, right outside the gate. So they're gonna take over the car and they're going to put it on the trailer and ship it over to the port. Once it gets over to the port, they're going to inspect the vehicles, make sure the vehicles are all good to go, safe, making sure that the cars have a quarter tank of gas in them, as well as making sure that everything is clean on the inside. So we're about to go do our pre-inspection. I'll let you know how that goes. The biggest thing is they're going to go through and make sure that all the scratches, all of the different things that are wrong with the car, they're going to annotate it onto the form to make sure that they cover the company. I'm going to get Veronica and I'm going to get Michelle ready to go. Once we do the inspection, making sure that all the vehicles are good to go, making sure that I also took off the license plates on both vehicles so that they don't have to worry about that once we do the process. So here we go. This is going to be fun. So that's going to do it for this video. To give you a little bit more insight on what's going on, I'm in the US right now, but I'm going to save that for a later video. I wasn't able to record me flying here, but what we got going on in store and upcoming videos of what I'm going to be doing here in the US is going to be coming soon.